What's up, YouTube? What y'all going on? So today, we got a project that we got knocked out. Unfortunately, we've had some predator issues other than the fox. So we're gonna try to do something about that. Ladies! I've already collected all the eggs, fed everybody this morning. So what we're gonna work on is a little shelter to protect these chickens from hawks and eagles, stuff like that. The electric fence keeps, raccoons and foxes and dogs out, but we gotta do something for the predators that come from the sky. So Dad's driving in the States, and if it wasn't clear, the reason we're doing this is I've lost 2 birds to hawks in the last week. I've been trying to come out here every hour or so and hang out with them a little bit before I would go in, but even doing that, we had a couple losses. So we're gonna put this little shelter in here. And also what I did, it's hard to see, but right outside the fence, there's a like a blue, I don't want to call it a windmill, like a yard decoration that spins around. I have heard that if you put one of those in with the chickens, that birds of prey don't really like the spinning motion. So we'll see about that. Me and Mama harvested a bunch of lemongrass yesterday. We still have one little section up there we can use. But yeah, we just cut it out and went in the house and watched Yellowstone while we wrapped it all up into little bundles for lemongrass tea or whatever you want to use it for. Everything in the garden is looking good. The corn tree is coming up. Tomatoes, they're doing much better since they've been propped up. And my strawberries, I see I got one down there I can eat. So they're doing all right as well. I'm telling y'all, we have struggled with the bugs this year. I'm gonna have to get on a better regimen next year to keep my cabbage and some other things like that from being so damaged. Let me show you the cabbage. Look at all the holes in the squash. I mean, not everything is laid up like this, but the cabbage is. I can't believe I said squash. The cabbage is all laid up with bugs. The squash, let me just show you the squash, because it's right over here. The squash is doing all right. No mold, no bugs, nothing. I mean, there's a little bit of mildew, but nothing like it was last year. Everybody here is doing all right. They got grass, they got some feed, they got water. I'm telling you, they like to dig, and they do digging right here in front. They know what's due for them. They just stay in here. I have never had a batch of chickens that were this bad, as far as every time I come up, they like to hide behind the tote, so I can never get a good head count. I managed to get a head count on them earlier this morning. I'm pretty positive they're all in there. Just a little brief update and a note about the compost cage. I know it's hard to see with the sunlight and through the electric fence, but it's right there in the center of the frame. The chickens had no interest in it, and I noticed that last time we did it. They only took interest in it until after about a week. So it had to sit for about a week before the chickens really took interest. They know it's there, but for whatever reason, I guess it's not got enough nutrients yet. I've only seen one of them pop in it. So that's something I want y'all to make note of. If you do try the compost cage, just remember that them chickens are not gonna like it until you turn it for the first time. So don't be worried if you build one and put all the stuff in it and they just have no interest. So it's the next day. I had a farm tour that I had to do. A guy come by and checked out the place and got a couple of bullets. But let me show you the shelter we built, because we finished that yesterday. And I believe that's it. There's the new shelter we built. You can see some of the younger hens under it, using it for shade, which is fine. It's fine with me, but the reason we built it was so that hawks couldn't really get to them. So I was in the house, editing the footage, and I realized I had not shot an outro. So, I appreciate you watching. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and as always, appreciate it.